What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with something special today. So we are going to be watching a performance that was submitted by a fellow content creator, Ty. Those of you that know Ty know that he is an incredible competitor out there, great content creator, and just great person all around. Sent me this video. We're going to hop in here. We're going to check this video out, and we're going to analyze the gameplay, if you will. So let's head over. Let's start giving it that analysis, if you will. Let's do it. So as you can see here, this is the start of the video. This is a strikeout match, I do believe, on Vice, and we are going to jump into this right out of the gate.
No. That t-shirt that I might have to you. I'm putting on a pair of socks, yo. I'm gonna get some socks made and it's gonna say crack. It's whack, bro. Y'all gonna have to wear that, show some support, bro. Alright, let's get some VV action. I haven't played VV almost since she's came out. Like since she come out to the stream. Into the game.
So we got a VV pick right out of the gate here, and I know that Veli recently mastered VV, I do believe, or is currently in progress of mastering VV. And as you can see, this is level 2 VV, so this was a little bit of time ago, but we're going to jump forward and we're going to start inspecting the gameplay here.
If people crack when they see me, I ain't gonna lie, truly, I need you to stream snipe again. It's so fun packing you up, truly. It's just crazy. Might be cheating.
So we have right out of the gate the purchase of the SLC. We may be picking up another, perk or EMP regeneration field, or we may be dumping a level into the SLC. But we do know that starting out, at least from our current perspective, we are going to be going with the SLC right out of the gate.
So I'm in your game. I'm sorry to hear that. This only ends one way, and I hope you know that.
And we get the upgrade to the SLC right out of the gate. Not opting for evade, which is very interesting. It makes sense why the EMP was not purchased, but considering the team comp that they are going up against, we do have an Umbra here. We also have a Dima, which is a very powerful character that has a ton of utility. Chalk does have some very annoying utility. I wouldn't say super utility heavy. And the EMP is really good against the Saint, especially when the Saint does not opt for those healing perks right out of the gate. So it's interesting that we got 2 levels in the SLC right out of the gate without picking up either evade or the EMP. But let's see how this plays out.
Nah, GG's, man. Let's have a good game, dog. Let's have a great game together, Kenley.
So the A side is going to be the first site here in this strikeout match, which is on the right-hand side from landing. Here in Vice, it is actually to the left side of the giant robot in the center of the screen. And this is a very interesting site to play around because the site is basically an interior building with a small, outline around that. So it creates some very interesting play scenarios. So we're going to see how Veli tackles this right out of the gate. Is he going to go straight for objective? Is he going to flank through staircase? Is he going to go up the middle and try to loop around on the backside of the team? We shall see how this plays out.
No. Trust me, I tried every match you push. Oh, damn. This man been trying to stream something this whole time, Jeff.
So we're going straight for the point right out of the gate. We do hear the Umbra Spider. The VV ult does pop out. And Veli is going to be rotating around and actually use this as a way to kind of flank behind. Grab the site and then flank around behind. Going to drop that Umbra from behind, which is great. But then going to get 2v1 here. Manages to drop the Saint, but it looks like Saint is going to get revived.
The dang Slim, I hate her. Said Veli merge would be hot, wet garbage. That's crazy.
That's right. Well, that is crazy. Spawns were
wet, though? That's what's tripping me out.
Spawns were on the other side of the map. We do have the Bishop carrying Umbra that is covering the flank, which is very unfortunate. Maybe the spawns will be just a little bit closer, and it spawns somewhat closer, but the team is not actually pushing this. They are playing... Yeah, they're playing very far back, which is not good. Vivi is meant to be used as a support character. We get a nice 2-piece there. 3-piece coming in hot. Beautiful execution right there. They are going to secure the site. Veli's going to move up.
Guys, this way. Guys, this way.
Knows that there
Man, y'all
are
see
people
this
back
man
there.
shooting
That
up
bishop
here,
is
right?
just annihilating people. The Umbra is almost down here. Does get
I'm not
dropped.
the only one.
Saint drone comes
You
out.
love me, hero. I'm getting shot in the back. Why is no one?
So there you see Veli being super aggressive, trying to take the point by force, and then also trying to zone the other team out. But it's just that simple. When you have a team that isn't aware of their surroundings, it is easy for someone to come into that back door and just basically shut down your play completely. They're going to wipe everybody out. They're going to flip the zone, and then you're going to be fighting back into a full team once again.
You love me, hero. No, I'm not the only one.
Spawns were close,
No,
which is good.
Struggles I don't overcome.
Shot gets dropped there. Here comes the spider. Spider gets dropped there. Don't need EMPs if you can shoot the spider, by the way.
Gotcha, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Does get dropped. That bishop is very strong. Does get dropped.
Closet.
Marking behind. Chalk is coming on the flank once
No, I'm not
again.
the only one. No, I'm not the only one.
Misses a couple of shots on the Umbra there. But the SLC does have that limited range on it. But it's able to drop the Dima very, very quickly. But the res is going to be coming out. Ult comes out, going to get pushed on this right side. He jumps over, gets dropped, looks embarrassed while he does so, as a matter of fact. Veli knows there's somebody here. And they are actually going to have their attention turned over to the other side of the map. So he's going to be able to push in, get a couple of good back shots here, and try to retake site. Which is exactly what happens. Pushes in aggressive just to get some shots out. The Saint does get dropped. Here comes the Spider and the Dima Blast. We're going to move around. The Shadow did show that the Dima was pushing. Chalk gets dropped and the Dima gets dropped. Now it's just the Bishop.
Oh my goodness, that's his name, huh?
I mean, definitely dropped the entire team there. Just made it look easy. Beautiful. It's a 3v4 now. They're out of respawns. Here comes a backfill that is going to consume one of those respawns, I do believe, unfortunately. Saint Drone does come out, but he doesn't have the perks, but this is a 3v1 situation here. Turns into a 1v1 situation, and he does get dropped.
Dang it, they're getting revived.
This Umbra is going to revive everybody, and they're probably going to retake site. I mean, the Dima could make something impressive happen here. Oh, they were only able to get the one res off.
We believe.
Unfortunately, Saint and Dima both get dropped here. Can the Juke do anything to save this match? I mean, Veli's already dropped 15 people.
In the chat? Stop clipping. Anyone clip anything else, you get banned.
There you have it. And the Umbra Spider. There you go. So 0-1 going into round 2. Veli is putting in all of the work that he absolutely can here.
Asteroids, yo. Good clips for you? Okay, I appreciate you. Never mind. That's why Queen of Real went to. At least somebody looking out for me. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, I got EMPs. I can get rid of the spider chat. That's my fault. I'm done.
So we do see Veli actually opt for the EMP. You know, especially Vivi, newer character. A lot of people haven't played her that much. We do see some opting here for the EMP grenade. We also see an opting here for the evade and also the helping hands here. Already have the golden nimble hand, so stacking up pretty good on this perk purchase loadout here. Another one that I personally pick up is tracker rounds. We may see another level go into the SLC here, but we do have a good stacked perk loadout here, especially with the gadgets. The regeneration field is very niche, so it makes sense why this may not come into play until later into the game overall.
Hey, stupid.
All right, let's rewind that just a little bit.
Appreciate you. Oh yeah, I got EMPs. I can get rid of the spider chat. That's my fault. I'm dumb. Hey, stupid.
So there we have it. We do have the axe purchase at that purple level, which, as you can see here, increased throw damage to 150 right here, which is going to be able to drop pretty much anybody that that you come into contact with on this team. I think the only person that it may not be able to drop is the overcharged Chalk and the Dima with that legendary tenacity. Not sure if the competitors know that the tenacity does deny that melee damage to that extent, but we do see the axe here, which, to be fair, in this team lineup, in this, the way that his teammates are playing this, it makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of the axe, as we all know, but it makes sense why it's being purchased, because when you have 15 downs and the rest of your team is struggling.
Everybody say W Queen. Say you're welcome. If they become shorts, I want my cut. Say less.
So we do have the B side in the middle here. And this makes me wonder, is Veli, because last time we saw him go straight for the point, right? We saw him go straight for the point. Or are we going to see a left-hand street flank, right-hand donut shop flank? We also have the staircase here. We also have this staircase here that goes into that middle area. This is a very hard area to actually hold down because of all the different access points, but we could see a couple of different plays. Is Veli going to go in, try to cap sight, and then are we going to see him dip down the staircase, up the back line, and try to come in behind them? We don't know. We'll see how this plays out.
I got you. Don't apologize, team. I'm only trolling. You're doing fine. You're doing great, guys. Don't hold your position. Hold me.
So we do see Veli opting to actually run through that left-hand street side for the flank. And as you can see here, this leads to some very interesting dynamics here, because we normally have people holding on this corner right here. We may have people holding on this far corner up here, and then they may be somebody close whenever you come around in this general area right here. But either way, you have 3 opportunities to get shot. Someone could be behind this barrier right here or behind the police car. We don't know, but this is a good push here, because we do see B is currently being contested. My camera's covering that up, but it is currently being contested by the team. Veli sees that, Veli recognizes that, and he knows that there's at least one person, which eliminates some of these options for people to actually hide within the map itself. We do have someone on that far corner. Grenade does come out, probably Dima.
This is stupid. This is dumb.
Gets dropped by the spider. Very unfortunate. Saint does not have the revive perks, which is unfortunate here. Still on site.
Revive perk, dog, please.
The team's actually going to be able to take the site here. Veli does spawn relatively close, but they get taken out on the point. He's going to go straight for the point to try to take this point fight. Chalk gets dropped. Juke does get dropped here. There is someone that is close by. Veli is just surrounded at this point. He's taking the gunfight with the Dima. Team is respawning, and they're getting some shots, but as you see here, this area right here, whenever they removed this vault wall here and opened this area up so that you can actually have this as a playable surface, this is rough, especially in Strikeout. So you always have to be aware of that. You know, if someone's going to hop the vault wall, you're going to be able to hear it. You're going to be able to see what's happening. But this is someone, especially with Umbra, that may have padded steps, is going to be able to use this to their fullest extent here. That is rough, but we'll see where the spawns relocate, and we will see how Veli approaches from that perspective. Dima does get dropped, which is unfortunate. Veli doesn't have enough money to buy anything. He could upgrade the EMP, but he is saving. The Saint almost gets dropped there, but we do see that someone on point gets dropped. Evade does trigger. Ult does come out. The Chalk is full dead. We do see the Dima on right-hand side. Objective was flipped around. He sees where they're spawning at, which is a huge W. Gets a couple of shots in. He's going to get pushed by the Umbra.
I thought I had a teammate here. What if it be going?
Yeah, it sounded like that there was someone that was helping him push, but there's 3 on left side. Chalk did get back up, and the team is just getting...
Someone's like right next to me, and it's like they disappeared.
Frag grenade comes out. Juke almost got dropped here. Veli is one shot, the definition of one shot, but he's going to go through street, try to get an angle on these guys, and he does. Gets a good angle, but the SLC with that range and the unpredictable nature of that recoil is going to make it very, very hard. He may have forgot that he purchased the axe here. It gets dropped by that Umbra. The Umbra
I ain't doing nothing.
is just using every weapon that drops.
I just don't have nades. That's the worst part about this character. She has no push value.
I will say that Veli brings up a fantastic point here. Vivi does not have, she started with impact grenades, but she no longer has impact grenades. Because she no longer has the impact grenades, it doesn't give her that push potential that she needs. Her ability is really good, and I will give her that. But it is not enough to actually use the character as an aggressively played character, even though she's kind of designed to be an aggressively played character here.
No nades or anything.
He's going to get the drop on Dima, which is a dub. Is he going to pick up the assault rifle? He does not.
Like, I need my team. I'm relying on my team.
Flashbangs are coming out, which is a bummer to see. He gets dropped. He gets team shot by everybody there.
Please buy your revive first, bro. I'm not asking for much, though.
He's going to do the flanky poo. Someone's behind him, but he's going to be able to drop one, going to be able to drop two. Is he going to be able to get the third here? He's running for his life. He gets dropped as well.
Buy your revive perk, Saint.
This may be the momentum that they needed to bring everything back around. That may have been the breakthrough that was absolutely needed there.
Dad, bod, Rod, what's going on, bro?
There's two almost on site. Two enemies almost on site. We do see the AR come out. Does get a couple of downs with that. Gets some damage. Does get hit by the Dima Blast, but the ult's going to be up in just a second. He is unfortunately revealed. And here comes the Umbra Spider. They're going to zone him out here as much as possible. Chalk does get dropped, but he does have an ability. So that's unfortunate. Come in behind. Drop the Saint. Here comes the Dima. They're just flying all over him. It is absolutely insane. If we back it up here, we'll take a sneak peek at this scoreboard here. See how the team's doing overall. So as you can see, Veli's got 24 downs. Joey has 12. The Saint has 5 with 4 revives. So the Saint is kind of doing their job. But in comparison to the reses versus reses, I mean, the enemy team definitely has the best reses here. It's going shot for shot, really. 24, 19, 12, 12, 5, 3, 4, 7. So it's pretty balanced matchmaking for the most part. It's not perfect, of course, but we do see some struggles here. We did have a disconnect early on Veli's team. The Saint needs to buy the res perks and solely dedicate themselves to the revive. That way that they can make that happen. But there's a good chance that they could pull this around.
Buy your revive perk, sir, please.
And there it is. You need them. This is match point 0-2 going into round 3. What are we going to see picked up? We get the lifeline pickup here, which is huge. So Vivi is technically a support, right? And because Vivi is technically support, she has lifeline. She also has access to helping hands. So picking up those two is going to be able to get that hand res way faster. But since Veli is having to play as the aggressive force on the team, is he going to have time to be able to revive? I'm not sure. It makes sense 1000% why these two were picked up, but it kind of is disappointing that the Saint is not following suit here. And I do think that this was earlier because I do believe that Gadgeteer got slotted out with Energized. And I think that maybe Gadgeteer was dropped down. I may be wrong about that here, but I do think that she has Energized now.
Sir, please.
We got the regen filled, which is going to help in those 1v4, 1v3 engagements that he keeps finding himself in.
Good in you, my brother. I'm doing great, man. I'm blessed, dog. Can't have a bad day, chat. Because if I have a bad day, it's going to be up for the world. I ain't going to lie. I might just take my hand, right? And swing it so hard, I split this core in half.
All right, we're splitting cores over here. We do have the point is on that left-hand side. Are we going to take zipline? Are we going to go down through and make the flank? Are we going to go up mid and make the flank? The staircase push does have a lot of potential because you can shoot people that are actually contesting the site on the back. Of course, we do have the push down push across right here on the backside that essentially takes you to the same location. So we'll see how he plays this. I'm assuming he's going to push sight right out of the gate and then probably rotate around to try to get a flank there so that the team can hopefully stop the sight from being flipped over. But that would make the most sense since he's having to be the aggressive force on the team. But we'll see how it all plays out overall.
Just so y'all know, I'm really like that. That Belly never had it. That's crazy.
We do take the zip line here, which is a huge dub. Now, if they don't get Dema blasted out or if they don't get hit by the spider, then they are going to be able to lock this in pretty well. Here comes the Dema grenade.
Back right into it.
Does get dropped, which is unfortunate. Grenade comes out, spider comes out. All the utility in the world is just reigning supreme on these guys right now. Spawn relatively close. They're going to be able to flip the side around. Veli's going to opt for the flank here, going through staircase. It's going to be coming up behind him. Chalk's going to see this, get dropped. He ain't nothing. Get him out of here. Pack him up. Send him home. We've got the Saint gets hit with the axe, gets dropped, and then the Umbra is there.
What? Why did it look into the sky? Why am I going to the moon?
That was very unfortunate. That was very unfortunate.
Hating, dog.
Yes. That was very unfortunate on that.
Earthquake in my country. Still stay safe, bro. Action. Sorry to hear that, dog.
The Juke is playing very passive considering the loadout that the Juke has in the movement. Chalk does get dropped. EMP does come out. Veli's going to get dropped, and then the Juke is going to get dropped.
Revive me. Don't worry about fighting. Don't worry about fighting, Tate.
Rez comes out on the Dema.
Yes.
They're going to play around this triangle, and he's going to get dropped, which is unfortunate. Someone throws the surrender, and there we go with the reflector off of the map. This is an incredible sight for that reflector push. Veli's going to get the sight. He's going to be able to flip it around. Saint is there out of nowhere. Drops Veli. He's going to crawl back. Unfortunately, does not get the res. They are down right now 3-9 on the revives, or on the respawns. We're going to see if we can turn this around. One good team wipe could even the playing field out here. We do see Saint running in. Tons of damage. Not enough to net anything. Doesn't have the ability, which is unfortunate. 1v3 situation with the gas. It's very unfortunate here. Spider does come out, get a drop. Saint is actually committing to the reses now, it seems. And then an axe in the back, which is very unfortunate. Looks like his axe as well. They're out of respawns. They've got a lot of work to do here and able to try to catch up and flip this around. It's not impossible. It's 2 team wipes and then some, but it is very difficult, especially when you've got that timer to worry about on that point. So the team is split. One of the teammates did leave the game. Chalk gets dropped there. Is the Juke going to be able to get in there and flip this side around? They've got 3 respawns left. The Dema gets dropped there. Veli's getting pushed again by the Umbra. Umbra does get dropped. I mean, he is making short work of these people. That the timer was reset on the point. Axe comes out. Chalk absolutely gets dropped. They're out of respawns. This is still going to be difficult. He needs to drop at least 1, if not 2 people here. Killing Station comes out. He has time to play with. They know where he's at. Are they going to push him? Here comes the grenade. Here comes the spider. Here comes all the util. The axes are coming out. I mean, he is just getting utiled out like crazy. And that is the end of the game. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And the default dance. The amount of disrespect, you know?
I'm in your walls, dear Slim. Pause. See, that's the thing. Like, saying you in somebody's walls is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of crazy, yo. Said, I'm in your walls, yo. Chill. They're throwing everything at you. They had no choice, dude.
So we have it right here. 34 downs, 33 elims, 17 deaths, 1 revive, 6,500 damage. We're going to round it up. 6,500 damage, 7 captures. Unfortunate. If we go back here and look at what the team contributed.
Walls, yo, chill. throwing everything at you. They had no choice, dude.
So on the team contributions, which of course we can't see the disconnected people right here, but 34, 18, 7. And I think that the other person on the team was floating around somewhere around 7 downs. The matchmaking actually worked itself out, but these guys, they had more utility. They had more damage overall. I mean, the number 2 person on Veli's team, Joey, had 3,000 damage. This dude had 3,700, almost 3,800 damage. I mean, so 1,000 damage more, basically separating them out. This dude had 100, a little bit more than 100 down, but look at the revive. Saint finally getting those res perks at the end did bump him up in overall revives, but out of the gate, that should have been the number 1 focus point for the Saint, in my opinion. And there you have it. That is the man himself, Veli, just pouring his heart and soul into that match. And unfortunately, the team comp, also with the players that was on his team, was not able to secure that W. It is a team effort. It is not a single person effort. But Veli was doing as much as he possibly could. Things that I would have changed up a little bit more on that playthrough, maybe opted for something with a little bit more range, maybe something, I don't know if this was pre-Riptide nerf, I don't know if this was pre-Sahara buff, but maybe opting for the KA30, the Nightshade, something with a little bit more range would have allowed him a little bit more flexibility, even on those flanking positions, or going with a SMG that has a little bit more range. I'm not sure if this was when the Night was actually adjusted. This could have been pre-Night nerf / buff that they did to it. That would have gave him a little bit more range. The D40 could have given him a little bit more range, I do believe. But the SLC is a heater, and it is something that can contend with all of the other weapons in the game. But overall, Veli did a fantastic job. Hats off to him. Everybody go, if you haven't subscribed to Veli, be sure to go and subscribe. Go over there, let him know about the video, let him know what you think about him playing. He does stream over on YouTube, so be sure to check those streams out. But thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, Twitter, and also Veli's channel. And if Veli's channel is not in the description, leave a comment, and then I will put it in the description because sometimes I'll be forgetting. And then also, I stream every Thursday and also on every Sunday. So please feel free to come by and hang out there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care out there and be good to one another. And as Veli says, blouses.